Alright, welcome back everyone, it's your Code King Zaf here. We are getting a brand new artifact meta in the April update, which is something you have to be ready for. That means you need to save your resources. Yes, I'll cover that in this video because this is so important. We're getting brand new artifact sets and brand new artifact levels. That means if you watch our last video, where I recommended you save your keys, that information aged like fine wine. This is honestly a must for some of you, but not all of you, so I do want to cover that in this video. And we're getting brand new changes when it comes to our gems as well, which I do want to mention. They're not major, but you do have to think about it when it comes to getting more gems coming in that are viable in these slots here, so I'll cover that. But I do want to jump into the brand new update notice. That way, of course, you do understand all the changes that are coming, because these changes here are absolutely crazy. But I do want to mention one thing. If you forgot to support us yet again, the season has restarted. That means if you were supporting us before, your support has been removed. And if you weren't supporting us before, make sure you do it, because that way I can send you a bunch of free codes. Yes, that's right. Season 8 is here. We have 2 codes right now with 7 more codes coming out. So make sure you go to the link down below and you press that red button right here. That way I can send you all those benefits after supporting. Wait about 3 to 5 hours. You press the My Page button. This page comes up, you scroll down, my name comes up right here with over 20,000 supporters. A big shout out to everyone, but you scroll down, receive benefits right here. We have 2 codes right now for 500 essence and an SSR open design and 500,000 gold, with more rewards coming out. Just wait, you will get them, trust me. That is exactly why you support. But a huge shout out as well to our first commenters. We have Dakian and also Igris First Soldier from the first commenters on the last 2 videos. Hear your shouts and enjoy those juicy exclusive Discord roles. Alright, so let's jump in and cover all the changes coming to our instance dungeons and encore missions, our higher level artifacts, and the new artifact sets, including brand new artifact farming improvements. Oh baby, let's jump in. There's so much to cover here. First off, we're getting a change to the Instance Dungeon Encore Mission difficulty, increasing from the current 20 stages all the way to 30, which does kind of suck if you just hit the Proof of the Strong. If you were able to clear it before, now you're gonna have a very tough time. That also means no more tokens coming in, which is a shame, but that is something to look forward to, I guess, because once you hit the tier 30 mark, you can do the Proof of Strong yet again. So if you need to farm tokens, that might be a good move. But I do want to mention, there is a reason why you want to save your keys. That's because we're getting higher level artifacts and brand new artifact sets as well. So with the expansion of the difficulty levels in instance dungeons and encore missions, higher level artifacts will drop in certain higher stage dungeons. So we'll have to see. That could be, let's say, stage 22, 23, or 24 and above. We're not too sure just yet, but that alone is a very good reason why you should save your keys. But there's also more reasoning, because with the brand new higher stage counts, we're getting brand new artifacts as well, featuring unique set effects that are being introduced. Okay, so these artifacts are important because the developers have said right here, these artifacts are expected to bring in changes to the established equipment meta, offering hunters a wider range of strategic choices. That means we have to be diligent and very careful when it comes to our key usage. This is one of the reasons why I recommend saving your keys, and that aged like fine wine. It is one of the best choices to make if you already have all your artifact sets, all of them maxed out. But if you're new to the game and you haven't had many artifacts coming in that are basically viable, I don't recommend this too much, because you're not probably going to be able to clear any of the stages above 20 unless you could do that before. Saving your keys might not be the best, but let's continue here. You can see right here, we have artifact farming improvements too. Another reason why you should be saving your keys. So, to accommodate the addition of new artifacts and adjust farming difficulty, certain artifacts like the Crimson Knight, Dark Knight, High Ranking Demon, Holy Skeleton Behemoth, Red-Eyed, and Aquamarine, these sets will no longer appear in the higher stage dungeons, which means another reason why you have to save your keys is to ensure you get the right artifacts, because if you use your keys right now, they're the lower level and you're not getting new sets, and also you're getting the mix of the crappy sets we don't want. So we have so many reasons right now to save your keys. We have 1 reason, 2 reasons, 3 reasons alone. So it's up to you if you want to save. But one thing I recommend you save is the enchantments, because we're getting brand new artifact sets. You might want to save them to ensure your brand new artifacts are enchanted up to get the bonus sets coming in. But I do want to mention one more thing right here. when it comes to the Proof of the Strong tokens, we have a brand new, I guess, resource to purchase. Kind of interesting, because as you know, developers kind of know how difficult it is to farm specific artifacts. They are introducing a way to allow direct selection and exchange of desired artifacts using the Proof of the Strong tokens. Okay, that's a very positive change. So if you want to get specific sets, this is the way to do it, using your tokens, but based on the brand new difficulty expansion, this only applies to very late game players, which is fine, I guess. So that is one of the reasons why you might not want to save your keys and get the tokens right now, but remember, these are just random artifacts that you're choosing. So let's say you choose the cursed set, you're gonna get random stats, so it's kind of still useless. Don't stress out too much, it's not gonna affect you to a great degree, so you're okay. Because when it comes to artifacts as well, you can still use your keys right now because we can level up our existing artifacts using the brand new forging system. So that means if you have artifacts that are at level 75 or 78, you can improve their level by using the resources you find in Encore missions and Instance Dungeons, so that's a free resource to get. But the issue is, how many materials do we need when it comes to the brand new forging system mostly? But I do recommend, based on this, even though we're getting the free resource, it's better to save your keys now, for a lot of you that is, to ensure for the brand new missions you can farm up those new artifacts and their brand new levels, because these will affect your stats, your power, and of course your overall damage output when it comes to your hunters and jinwoo as well. So I do want to jump back into the game so I can mention who shouldn't save, because there's some things to realize here. When it comes to not using your keys, you're losing out on a lot of rewards when it comes to our event modes and the guild missions as well. So first off, I want to mention, when it comes to your missions, your guild missions that is, one of them do require you to use your keys. Yes, that's right. You can see right here, we do of course have that weekly mission requiring us to spend our keys, 20 of them. So you do have to clear Encore missions or Instance Dungeons 20 times. So that is one reward you're missing out on when it comes to your guild XP and your 40 coins, but I do think it's worth it. But there are of course other resources you are missing out on. If we jump into events, you can see, first off, when it comes to special dice, we do have to use our keys when it comes to, again, Encore missions, Instance Dungeons, 36 times every single week, which you are going to lose out on, so that's up to you. You will not get 70s resources here when it comes to dice usage, so that's one thing to consider. Also, there is this right here when it comes to the treasure hunt event. If we go to the missions here, because to get this resource right here, you do have to get it from the world drops, and as you know, you have to use your keys in the Instance Dungeons and Encore missions to get that event item world drops. So that kind of sucks. If you want to save, this event is practically useless, and as you can see right here, I haven't used any of these yet, which is kind of troublesome, but still, it is what it is. The rewards here are honestly not that amazing, but if you're starting out, but if you're new to the game, of course, that is a totally different story. You're getting blessing stones coming in, and I guess some heroic runes as well, so not too bad. So do consider drawbacks when it comes to saving your keys. There's a few to consider, but based on the changes coming in, it might be best to save them. But I do want to mention, a lot of people asked in the comments, and that Zaf had to get over 80 keys coming in. Well, first off, the reason why I have 80 keys is because of the subscription. It doubles the keys you can hold from 40 to 80, but also, I do want to mention, if you plan on saving your keys, you are no longer getting the daily reset of 12 keys coming in every single day. The only bonus keys you can get comes from 3 sources, that being, of course, the exchange shop right here, the Mana Crystal Exchange. If we go down all the way here, these keys you buy can set you above the cap there, so you're good to go. If you have 40 keys, if you buy these, you will have 44 keys, and you can do that every single day, but the daily reset keys do not count. You can also buy the keys in the shop, those are fine. You do get these keys stacking up, which I do buy nowadays just to get more keys coming in. So the daily diamond bonus pack here, and the other package here, I think it's in the special tab, in the event ticket and currency, yeah, this one here. That gives you 4 keys every single week, so that is one more package you could buy, but also, if you want to get more keys coming in that stack over the cap, you can buy keys every single day. Let me show you. So 2 keys right here, purchase, and boom, these go on top of the cap. So there's a few ways to get more keys, it's up to you. You don't have to do it, of course. There's also the missions here that pop up, you know, the 5 Essence Stone mission that comes up. For 80,000 gold, you can get 4 keys, so not too bad. So I do want to mention, if you want to save your keys, there's a lot of, I guess, resources you can miss out on, but the upside is very high. And also, I do want to mention, when it comes to artifacts, do try to save your enchantments just because some of you might not have a lot when it comes to specific sets, of course, such as, let's say, attack percentage. That one's a fairly rare one to get, or at least we use a lot of them. Damage increase, defense span, these are stats we use very often, so make sure to save them for now and wait for the brand new artifacts to come in, because enchantments, of course, do make a difference when it comes to your power and your stats, very important. And I do want to mention when it comes to gems, we are getting brand new gem slots as well. So it's kind of smart to save your tier 4 gems if you're someone that always fuses up, because I'm sure a lot of you do already know the fusion system when it comes to gems absolutely sucks, so you might not want to fuse your rank 4 gems just yet. Getting the proper rank 5 gems is not easy, watch this. We're going to fuse 6 times, which is a lot by the way. We're fusing all 6 and we got 2, and it's always been defense penetration for me. I have 7 right now. And 4 right here, that is crazy. Can we get some actual good gems coming in? Come on, something good. And one more time, last time here, come on. Give us something good. And we got 80 percentage. I'll take it. That's useful, I guess. But going back to our gems here, we are getting expansion. So that means you do want to have some gems saved up. Tier 4 gems at least, if not tier 5, just because we don't know. Are we getting 5 more slots coming in, 1 slot, 2 slot? We're not too sure. The devs just stated we're getting an expansion, so that could mean anything. I doubt it's going to be 5, maybe between 2 to 3 max. That's my assumption, so I do recommend saving just for now. It is going to be better for you, because if you don't, well, and the brand new gems come in, because if you don't save well, you will of course lose out on damage and combat power, which isn't ideal, so make sure you're ready for the brand new gem slots coming in, that way you can prepare right away. I don't recommend fusing all your tier 4 gems if you know for a fact you're not getting any tier 5 gems anytime soon, so that is something I recommend. Just save up right now, just because the changes are coming very soon in April. You have 2 weeks to save up your gems, and I just realized as I'm recommending that, I'm using my gems right now. So do as I say, not as I do, because I just messed up. So save your gems. Why am I spending them? Yeesh. I gotta save them. The same goes for these gems here. Don't replace the ones you have right now, otherwise you're not gonna be ready for the brand new update. That's hilarious. So get ready, folks. A lot of changes coming. So if you enjoyed, make sure to drop your like, do subscribe, and let me know if you plan on saving your keys. I'm very curious. But also, of course, do not forget to support us yet again. That way, I can send you all those juicy benefits. So on that note, that is all I have for you today. This is your Code King Zaf, signing out.